All right, so this video, welcome back to PLC ArcGIS Pro tutorials with Bjorn Paramore, your host. All right, so in this video we are going to look at making a map series that only shows individual parcels in your feature layer and labels them, and it also is going to keep the same map extent for every page in the map series. It's not going to jump around and focus on the individual parcel. So in this case, every page in the map series is going to show the full extent of the Osceola to Ocala wildlife corridor. And what you can see here is we've got our little feature layer with its 5 parcels in it. All right, so on our map series, on our map, the map that we're going to mail out, it's going to have a little identifier that shows people that their parcel is there. So we're going to put your parcel in for the expression, and then we're going to come over to symbol, and we're going to tell it that we want a balloon call out, and we're going to offset it by a couple hundred points to the left and a couple hundred points up. And we're going to give it some red text, and that is going to look like this. And you can see right now it's showing it for every parcel. Or at least, it's trying to be smart about which ones it labels, which ones it doesn't. But it's going to try to show for every parcel. All right, so this is getting closer. We're still showing too many parcels, but we're getting there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that. And the next thing is we're going to come to our layout. So to get started, we're going to have to just draw a little map frame. This map frame is not the map frame that we're going to be using, but we have to draw it in order to begin the next step, which is map series. So we're going to tell it we want to make a spatial map series. It's going to use parcel. So the name of each map series page will be parcel, and that's important. We're not going to worry about the map extent because we're not going to use the map extent that the map series itself generates. And let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and create it. Okay, now we actually need to, so the problem that you can see right away is that it's showing all the parcels. We only want to show one. So how do we do that? It's something called a page query. Let's come back over to the map, come over to our feature layer, right click it, and come down to properties. At the very bottom, we have this option page query. So that is going to, for a map series page, it's a filter, and it's going to filter the rows based on the current map series page. So which one do we want to use? We want to base it on parcel. So if the parcel of each one of the little parcels, if its parcel number matches the number, the name of the map series page, which is also, we specifically chose parcel for that. If they match, it will show it. If they don't match, it will not show it. So that means it's going to hide all the ones that are not on that map series page. So right now you can see we're getting closer. Now the problem that you just might have noticed is that for every one of these pages it's jumping and it's putting the exact parcel at the dead center. Wrong. We want to show the whole O to O. So just push them off. Push them off entirely. I'm going to go ahead and close our attribute table here, and we're going to make a new map frame. We're going to make the map frame that we actually want to see. Okay, so there we go. I always forget, if you want to activate it, you got to activate it. You got to right click it and activate it. Probably, yeah, I kind of like that actually. I'll make this a little bit bigger. All right, so now the parcel is not at the dead center. So let's see if it worked. Let's go to number 1. There's their parcel. Extent has not changed. Try number 2. There's their parcel. Extent has not changed. Now are these are all pretty close together. There, that one's different. You can see for each one, it's displaying the parcel, it's displaying the label, and the map extent is not changing. We're giving them the entire O to O corridor. You can see this little subset map over here is changing, and if you want to use it as like a little call out here that shows their parcel a little bit closer, you can. But there you have it. That's the trick.